Phosa began her interest in agriculture as a subsistence farmer in Soweto, where she planted vegetables. It was only in 2004 when Anna met a man who was a pig farmer, who told Anna what great opportunities lied in the pig farming sector. From this meeting, Anna set out to buy 4 pigs for 1,000 rand, and from these 4 pigs, it was all plain sailing.
Farming pigs was not my dream. It just happened that when I was visiting some friends on farms, I saw they were doing chickens, they were doing vegetables, all types of production. But now I chose to do pigs because there was this old man who inspired me. He was doing pig farming in just outside Soweto in Zirwakom. I started learning pigs from him. Then I started loving it. It's just like any other farming. If you can do chicken farming, why not pigs?
In 2008, Anna started supplying retail giant Pick n Pay with 10 pigs per week, and then the supply grew to 20 pigs a week. In 2010, Pick n Pay asked Anna to supply them with 100 pigs a week to the value of 25 million rand over 5 years. With this, Anna had to buy a new farm in order to meet the demand of 100 pigs a week for Pick n Pay. Anna bought a farm in the Vaal with more pig houses and more than tripled her workforce to meet this demand.
My piggery has grown dramatically from the previously, because I only started with 4 pigs, like I said, in 2004, and I grew it up to 50 sow unit. And the place where I was, it was a bit smaller until I got this big piggery, and then I bought it, and then I'm now having a 300 sow unit, whereby my production, I'll be supplying something like between 100 and 120 pigs per week.
The financing for this 315-hectare piggery came from Absa. She was loaned 12.5 million rand to buy the farm and 2 million rand to get the piggery up and running.
Buying a piggery, it is expensive, and for the support I got, that gave me a opportunity. I got finance from Absa Bank. I was being also part of the Ackerman Foundation. I got funding also from Pick n Pay Ackerman's Foundation.
How Anna's deal came together was that a market was created for her via Pick n Pay. And on the back of that market, we were able to fund her. We actually had to dig deep because we didn't approach this in the normal sense of using collateral or security, because Anna just doesn't have. And that is representative of the broader entrepreneurs in the country. So we have to look at innovation, alternative methods of security in actually getting the deal off the ground.
Lack of funding is often the downfall to many SMEs, and it's no different in the case of agriculture.
I think finance definitely does have a role to play. Cash flow is key in an SME, and that's what usually sets a business apart, basically. We have another view that definitely lack of finance is an obstacle, but lack of access to markets is a bigger one. Because once you find a market, an offtake, whoever you're going to sell your goods or services to, the money part usually comes along. Throwing money at the problem doesn't necessarily fix it. But I think through collaboration of finding a market, of finding technical skills, because you talk about a high failure rate. And what we've seen is many people are technically sound at actually whatever their skill is, but they just don't have business skills. The ability to run difference between revenue and profit, cash flows, etc., etc. And that's where sometimes the business falls apart, because of the inability to run it from a business perspective.
Anna has won the Department of Agriculture Female Farmer of the Year award twice. Up-and-coming entrepreneurs in the agricultural industry can definitely take a leaf out of this award-winning farmer's book.
The advice I can give to small scale farmers, it is good to start small, and as you are learning, and step by step you'll get where you are. Because farming is not an overnight thing. You cannot just wake up today and say set up a farm and have an income tomorrow. Yes, it will be there as a running cost for the farm, but it's not a quick cash. it is it takes a bit of a longer time, just like any other business, to establish it. And then farming is about turning volumes. It took me more time to be where I am now because of I was producing a smaller scale, so I couldn't move as fast as I was supposed to. But I say, if you've got a passion, and if you are willing to get into farming, you must be patient, and you must be prepared to be hands-on in whatever that you are doing, because farming, it's not about sitting and watching. You need to dirty your hands. You need to be there with your workers, just to see if they're doing the right thing at the right time. You cannot be like remote control it.